Day 79, 79 day in a row. Two more 10Activ before reaching, sorry, my English is rusty sometimes, before reaching the 800-minute mark of activity since the beginning of this lifestyle challenge, no matter how you call it. That's a lot. That's a big accomplishment. So what we're going to do today, we're going to work on three main areas, which are going to be your chest, biceps, and shoulders, all in one exercise. Yes. Okay. So it's called pseudo push-up. So we know the normal push-up. We usually have our hands slightly, no, just literally under our shoulders, like this. So we still want to have our hands shoulder width distance apart, right? But instead of staying straight, we're gonna try to slide our hands a little bit lower. We're gonna turn them, sorry, my bad, around 45 degrees outwards, and we're gonna lean forward as much as we can. So ideally, you need to have your hands around your hips, right? When you finish leaning, your hands needs to be here, like that, right? And what we're gonna do a push-up and go back up. You need to be very mindful of the end of the movement. As you can see, I'm gonna do it again. I'll protract my scapula at the top, right? You do the same thing when you do push-up, but you're gonna put way more emphasis on this part when you do a pseudo push-up. Like this. See that movement here? That's what I want you to be mindful about. Same thing for that as the push-up. What is saying? Same thing as the push-up. I just slipped my mind. It was right there. That's crazy. Am I losing my mind? Maybe I am. Maybe I'm not. I'll find that back. I'll find what I want to say. That's crazy. What's going on, brother? Yes, same as the push-up. Beginner version, you can do pseudo push-up on your knees. Alright? You're gonna be like this. Maybe, well, you're gonna have to slide your leg a bit backwards, right? A little bit backwards. That would be the beginner version. In terms of the split, how we're gonna split this? Same thing as the push-up. Once again, you're gonna do the max pseudo push-up that you can right now. So you do your max as much as you can. Either the beginner version or the normal version with the full legs extended, and you cut that by half. Even cut that by maybe 60%. So you can do 10, you do 4. Alright? But try to keep 50%, right? So if you can do 10, try to do 5. I'm gonna go for 8, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna go for 8. But anyway, you got it, you've done your max, let's do it. Friday night, let's all get paid. 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 Anyway, as an imam, so you know imam already. 10:05. Woo! Let's get ready, guys. We start in 5 seconds. Let's do this. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. around 40 second rest. You get this. The aim of Imam, every minute under minute, as I always say, is not to be burned from the first sets, or the first 3 sets, or the first 5 sets. No, it's to be burned at the end, right? It's to be struggling when you reach probably the last 2-3 minutes of your Imam, right? That's when you're going to build physical endurance, right? Which is what we're going to try to build. Back in 5, 3, 2, let's go. I could have definitely went for more, but I'm not trying. I'm gonna be honest, as I am always. I'm gonna have a good session at the gym after this 10Activ, right? Yeah, because this run that I've done yesterday, if you check my short, I've done a 10-minute run with 15 kilos on my back. Not 10 minutes, 10 kilometers. 10 kilometers run. We're back in 8 seconds. So yeah, I can feel it. Let's do it. Yeah, I can feel it in my legs, in my thighs, in my glutes, in every single part of the body. On top of that, the weighted vest, the sand is hurting my back. I forgot about that because I had this weighted vest for so long, but I've not used it for that much. Yeah, I forgot that. It keeps on ripping on my body, and it actually gives me like bruises. I don't know if you know. Not sure I can show the bruises, but it feels like I've been punched in some different areas of my bodies, and it's not nice. Back in 2. So yeah, have your water for the one that can drink. Not my case, but that's a choice, and I live by it, and I love it. I actually really do love it. I had people asking me, how do I train during Ramadan, during fasting? And the only thing I can say is actually it's mental. It's actually mental over the physical. It's mental, and I love it. I actually love it. Back in 3 seconds. Yeah, absolutely love it. It allows me to be more focused, to reassess on more important stuff, right? Which is what's going on within, right? And when you fast and you're actually low on energy in a way, you don't have time to entertain the negatives. You really don't have time, and you don't have energy to entertain that, right? So your main focus is gonna be on you. Back in 3. you don't have time to waste time. You don't have time to waste time, you don't have time to waste energy. You can't afford. You really can't afford to waste energy because you're already running on low energy. For me, it's quite easy because I've been eating 1 meal a day for the past 5, 6 years, and the only difficulty back in 5 might just be the fact that I can't drink water. That's the only thing. Like even yesterday, I think we was able to break our fast at 6:16, I think 6 p.m. 16 minutes. What I've done is that I've drunk 2 liters of water and I haven't eaten until 11. I had some rice at 11 p.m. So basically 5 hours after the time I could have eaten. Right? And the thing is, I did that long run yesterday. I did that long 10 kilometers run with 15 kilos on my back. And I still was not feeling hungry. The main thing that's missing is the water. So that's why hydration is very important, more important than the food itself. Because you can live days without eating if you have the proper water intake. The same thing is not possible if you reverse. It's not possible. Let's go back. The opposite is not true. If you don't have food, if you don't have water and no food, you might not be able to survive. If you only have food, you will not be able to survive for long because you don't have water. If you only have water, you'll be able to survive longer than if you only had food. Sounds crazy, but it is true. You can Google it. You can Google it. It's, yeah. So yeah, all this to say that you don't have time to waste energy. You don't. You really don't. So don't waste your energy, guys. Back in 3 for the last one. That's all I can say to you. I'll just make the last one last a bit longer. Felt good. So hey guys, we just done our 10-minute active of the day. Day 79. 79th day in a row. Come on. That's not small. That's big. And you keep on doing it. So don't stop now. Tomorrow is 800-minute milestone that we would have reached. Timer just ringing. The sound of a good and thoughtful work done. So I'm gonna leave you here. I'm proud I salute you, and I shall see you tomorrow. Peace.